What up? What up? Welcome back to another video, chopping it up with Mar. I appreciate you guys joining and tuning in, man. Look, I was at the gym, as you can see. I was getting it in. I had to stop and bring this video to you guys. Department of Education doing a massive layoff. I can't believe it, and I believe this is. I don't think this is a good move, man. In my honest opinion. But let's just check the video out and then we could talk about it.
Agencies in the nation. The Department of Education is winding down. The agency announced mass layoffs today as it works to comply with President Trump's plan to dismantle the agency.
While abolishing the department completely still requires congressional approval, staff cuts are effectively forcing it to reorganize amid changes. Fox correspondent Marianne Rafferty has the story.
What we did today was to take the first step of eliminating what I think is bureaucratic bloat.
The Department of Education moves to cut half its workforce. More than 1,300 employees getting reduction in force notices via email. Newly confirmed Education Secretary Linda McMahon says it's all part of President Trump's plan to abolish the agency.
He's taken the bureaucracy out of education so that more money flows to the states. Better education is closest to the kids, with parents, with local superintendents, with local school boards.
Reaction on Capitol Hill was swift, with Democrats condemning the move.
It's part of the whole effort to unilaterally ignore the law. I mean, to unilaterally change the government and override the legitimacy of Congress.
Republicans rallied behind the president.
Hopefully the money be sent to local school districts.
In a statement, the Department of Education said these cuts won't impact the agency's ability to carry out statutory obligations. This includes programs like student loans, Pell Grants, and funding for special needs students. Critics, however, say abolishing the agency will throw all these programs into chaos.
Save our schools! Save our schools!
Hours before the cuts were announced, dozens of people gathered outside the Department of Education.
Honestly, in my opinion, I just don't think this is a good move. I think this is going to have a long-term effect on education. And my thing is, how do you think, I'm asking you guys, how do you think these layoffs will impact the students and the schools in the long run? Is this going to really affect everybody? And then that's my only thing, the long-term effect, the students, jobs, all that type of stuff. Like, I don't think this is a good move. By them doing this, will the private education companies benefit more? And then will the state have to pick up the slack for, the jobs lost? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I don't think this is a good move, man, to be honest. I don't think this is a good move. I don't think they made a good decision for this. I understand that we got to teach our kids to be strong and brave and understand what work is. But at the end of the day, having an impact on jobs of teachers and not benefiting our students, I don't think this is a good move. I believe this would definitely impact our students and our schools in the long run. And just having an overview of a massive layoff, like, come on now. I wish they was more specific far as which departments or programs will be impacted within the education, because you got a lot of departments and programs in there. So, but I guess we just have to continue looking up and reading into that and just see what's affected by that. But overall, man, I just think this wasn't a good move in general. And I just think, I don't know, this don't sit right. This don't sit right. I honestly think that we can do better. We can make better budget cuts, but taking away from our students, that's our future. I don't think that's a good move at the end of the day. I don't really think that's a good move at the end of the day. I think that was a bad move. I think that's terrible. And I just can't wrap my head around that one. But leave your comments. Let me know what you guys think. Please like and share this video, but definitely let me know what you guys think about this.